Hello. Doing another one of these. Bored at night. No real reason to it, just some grinding things. Apologize if I sound terrible, but I just do not feel great. Oh, 3 world, 3 gateways. Okay, I still have enough time to go and max out that. Okay. So they have the new event that's for domain materials, talent level up. Now, fortunately, at this point, I have gotten a lot of what is needed. So I just need to double check what I will need the most of. Okay, so need a lot of these. Need some of those. Right, so we'll just, where's it available? Tuesdays. Also Tuesdays and Monday. Okay. Those are available Wednesday, so we go and we pop 2 of these, and then we do the Windmill Boys. Windmill Boys. After this, Genshin might go play some Dead by Daylight as a killer. That is my preferred one. Oh, okay, so yeah, I do kind of need to pop this one out of the way. Okay. Alright, so I'll do one of these, and then 2 of the emblem ones. Oh, what's this one? This one is terrible.
Give up.
Another control.
Your life is mine. Don't waste my time.
Keep trying. Fall before me. I will end you.
Give up.
This isn't over. That won't work. Time for retribution. Test subject. I'm ready.
Wait. It's not. Submit. Give up.
My movement is absolute dog shit. No, on the other one, I tried not to swear too terribly much, but considering I'll be playing a horror game that involves some stabbing and slashing at people, it's
Your life is mine.
try this one.
There is no escape.
It just seems kind of silly.
Freeze. Perish! Illusion shattered!
Good. Sweet Prince. That's a pretty good haul. Now, just need to take care of 2 of the other emblem thingies. Actually, what does the Electro Traveler need for talent materials? Okay, so the Electro Traveler needs a lot the same stuff that the Shogun needs. However, I literally just use the Shogun for all my Electro needs, and the Traveler, I have only ever really used the Animo Traveler, so not much use changing things around. Oh, is it still a Saturday? Ow.
All the world holds
Well,
dear.
I guess we'll just do 2 more of this. And then that goes away in... Okay, so I'm probably not going to be able to get off another 10 summon. Unless I just spend the next day obsessively grinding every single chest in the game. Which is not something I want to do.
Don't waste my time.
As much as I really like the Shogun's second constellation.
There is no escape.
This will do!
I will just take what I can get, I suppose.
Wrong test subject. Freeze!
Your life is mine. Don't waste my time.
Illusion shattered.
Burn!
Invulnerable frames. You wouldn't think the game has them, but they do.
Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
The wrong test. This will end you!
Submit.
Picked the wrong test
Windblade.
subject. Keep ready.
Stupid the fact my healer is a DPS.
Picked the wrong test.
The sheer stupidity of this. Prototype Amber for the Wingbow. It gets me just enough HP to skate on by most big things. Real lifesaver in the Spiral Abyss. Although it might be worth upgrading somebody like Barbara. Or I have Jean, so I could replace Venti with Jean in Spiral and let Guan go full DPS with Memory of Dust.
There is no escape.
That's something we're considering, but
Submit.
that means that I have to upgrade weapons and artifacts. I'm so busy trying to get all my current use fully kitted out that just seems like a bit much.
Freeze!
So much grinding this game.
Illusion shattered.
Story's pretty great. I mean, it has its moments of suckiness, and like most
Cheap tricks.
playing games, there's a term that my friends have used because this isn't really an RPG, and I don't recall off the top of my head if it's marketed as such. But there have been so few, like, true RPGs lately. Like, Skyrim, that's a good example of, like, a real RPG, because there is the overlying storyline, but, like, literally everything else in the world is up to you on whether or not you want to do it. Chrono Trigger is a...
Shine down.
It's not a true RPG, I would say, but it's definitely one of the better examples.
Don't waste my time.
Minecraft is technically one, probably, but Minecraft is weird in that, like, you have to be playing the online version. No, but Minecraft is weird and it's not quite an RPG just because there's no story for you to make choices in. D&D, of course, is like the, not the OG role-playing game, but definitely one of the most popular ones. Pokemon is not even part of an RPG because the most you can do is name your character and give responses that have no real effect on the story.
But you can use one if you need.
The closest to a real RPG in the series probably would have been Black and White 2. Not a whole lot of true RPG games. A lot of them tend to be like sandbox MMOs. I think Fallout, definitely more of an RPG game from what I understand, although I've never actually
Ad Astra
played any of the games. Mass Effect isn't really an RPG because, like, you have a very set story. It's more of like a choose your own adventure playing game. Because while your choices have consequences, you're very limited in the scope of your actions. Really? Oh, but wasn't he gonna switch his weapon? Yeah, I was gonna give him the stringless. Because I literally only use him for his burst. So yeah, we upgrade the stringless. We do not ascend the stringless. Unfortunately. crazy times ahead. Ayo. Flute, pretty good. If I could get a Wong, I'd be... No. 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 Nah. 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 Fuck no. Fucking hell. I want... Oh. Pain. Pain. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. Oh, oh, oh. 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 It was a sign. Oh. I just want the Raven Shogun, man. This... Oh. I don't want to think about it. I do not want to actively acknowledge it. Fucking hell, I just got pity broken by a ka-ching on a standard 1 pull. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. Oh, oh, oh. Right, so gonna exit out Genshin. Gonna switch over to Dead by Daylight. Give that a second to boot up. If I feel like it, I may cut out the space, or maybe I'll have some insightful commentary. We'll see. Oh, why does the game take so long to boot up? Ugh. Oh, cool. Risky and Gmod got updated. Okay, we're going to... As soon as it boots up, there we go. Let's go.
消耗ばかりしていると暴婚が来るぞ。
gonna turn down the volume of this game because it'd get kind of loud. We'll keep it at like -4 decibels. Let's see, just basic sounds. Don't seem to get super loud. May end up changing the sounds for this part of the video if it's super loud, and if need be for that, I may just do an entire voiceover for it and just provide commentary on how I thought I did. No, I like the spirit. It's fun to play. But I really don't care to see a necroted behind, barely wrapped in bandages. It's just not fun to see. Okay. Let's see, I am perfectly happy letting this entire half of the thing get blocked off. Load out, pinecone, horse. Got a lot of those. We can tackle lunges. Increases maximum blink range by 30%. But we got 4 of those. And we'll try the bad man keepsake. And dark cincture. So I'm running Strider, Ruin, Spies, and Jolt. Until such a time that I can get the spirit some other perkies. Let's see, first game of the night. We'll run Survivor Pudding on the second. Oh, did I hit silver? Cool. I thought I was still at bronze 1. Okay. Here we go. Depending on how yeesh. So everybody is blood point farming today. I wonder if that cake card is a reference to Portal. It definitely looks like it. That's not just because it's a cake, it's because the figure in the doorway look a bit more stylized like Aperture than and a bit more uniform than just about anything else in this game. because this game really loves its jagged edges, its little smoky looking art, or it's like little smear smudges. Which I understand that it really does add to the atmosphere, but like maybe a little overdone in some places. Especially with like some of the charm icons. It's just like kind of wacky. Oh, I hate this map so much. So fucking much. There's so much ambiance. It's a great nurse for the spirit to play around on, but it's... Playing the game as a spirit. First 30 seconds of the game, I came across two survivors right next to each other. Cleared a cursed totem. Both got the exposed status. It was disgusting. I like knocked them both down. One after the other. I don't feel like playing this game with you today, sir. Yeah, we ain't about that generator here. Ah, shit, something got ruined. I don't really do much. Please. Thank you. Lovely boil over. Oh, I didn't hear that. Oh, I hate flashlight bastards. course. Thomas and the Bastard is probably at the other door waiting to go, haha. Oof, not my best game. Yeesh. I think I barely made that cut off. Yeah, stupid flashlights. So that one was very good. Bitter murmur. This will be scuffed as all get out. I sacrificed some. Actually, damn. Aye. You're blinking. Teleport back. Feel like some of these flashlights are just a bit too busted, some of the more powerful ones. Because some of them with the right add-ons can blind the killer instantly. Once had a game where had two people with flashlights, and I knock one down, pick them up, and as I'd pick them up, I'd just be blinded instantly. It wasn't even like a minor annoyance of like, oh, I have to be careful with where I'm going. It was just straight up, I could not pick anyone up. I was better off puppy guarding them until they bled to death, which is stupid beyond like all belief. Alright, I've been trying to figure out like how the survivors spawn, because I always figured like they all spawn everybody, unless offerings otherwise dictate that they spawn with some kind of adjusted nerves gameplay. Can I only teleport after fully activated though? It's even worth running through in half the time. Bro, why can't I use fire? way faster than they are right now. There we go. I wish I had stuck in with iron grab. Sheesh. Let's see. 4, 1, 3, 3. Guess 3, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2. Okay, so on average, they all have golden seams. Good to know. I need to do some research on what perks get some of the DLC babies. Okay, let's see. Huh. Hag likes or hexes. Sky, when a survivor searches his way, the killer from the national screen with early location and deathbound. Okay, so that basically just links two survivors together. Force penance. Ooh, I like that one. Trail of Torment. Terraria. Huh, that would be useful. Strength. Resilient to pain. Yo, throw that on the spirit. Jesus, Lightborn, okay. That's what I'm creating. I'll probably end up editing this part. I'm just gonna do with the chainsaw's collision zone. Survivors hit with a chainsaw are damaged for some health state. Let's see. Survivors hit with a chainsaw sprint are put into a dying state. Okay, so that... Okay, so that's just a blood point farming thing. I'm gonna go ahead and end things there. Don't know if I'll leave this last bit in, but oof, that was some pretty abysmal playment on my part. I blame my feeling like shit and also being tired. Definitely spent a bit too much time focused on each survivor. Could have juggled that a bit better, but a lot of them were running health packs, so had to juggle that. That last game I could have teleported over to the thing and it would have been a lot quicker. I like to run stall games. The nurse is not meant to run a stall game, so I have to adapt for that. I played poorly with the add-ons I gave myself. The matchbox is kind of iffy, and for some reason, the breath that I was using wasn't letting me teleport back, which was kind of weird. Maybe I'm not supposed to make an attack first, and since that's usually the first thing I do when coming out of a blink, it wouldn't let me teleport back. Flashlights, hate flashlights. They're stupid. I get why they are a thing. They're like the hardest counter survivors have. But I think some of those event ones, especially, are just like stupid broken. Especially when you can't get them anymore, and I haven't been playing this game a super long time, but I don't know if the killers ever got like any event special sacrifice things that would like buff them as acutely as the survivors get just fucking like OP'd by like the flashlights. I hate flashlights, so definitely gonna mess with the hillbilly for just his Lightborn perk. That oof. Other than that though, Hex Ruin is just a big oof, and it's good if I can like protect the totem, but then I have to like puppy guard it constantly because they're gonna catch on quickly. And so it's good if I can get some people who either aren't playing super well, or if I can get survivors that are on a map that like either A, the totems are hit really well, or B, they're not super familiar with. Because there are maps where the totems are like fucking impossible to find. And then you have some where they're literally just in the open, like staring you in the face. So Hex Ruin is always a toss-up. Might replace that with a Rancor when I get that. May end up getting some of the DLC killers and trying for their perks, but Honestly, I don't know. Aside from those two things, like how I could have necessarily played any better, I just was not adapting to my add-ons well, and one of my add-ons screwed me over, but those people knew what they were doing, and I would bet dollars to donuts that some of them, at least one of those two games, that the people were in parties, like Discord calling or whatever. I may cut this into two separate segments, do the Genshin bit first, and then the Dead by Daylight bit second, and just censor the Genshin bit. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll edit like a supercut version of like reviewing my own gameplay. Eh. As much as I understand why people hate tunneling, though, I mean, realistically, it is the. Well, not tunneling like knocking them down, puppy guarding them, not that, but like given the choice between two survivors, always going for the one that you know is injured and just been dehooked, or you know, the one that if you hook them, they're going to die. I get why that's annoying, but that is the probably proper and most efficient way to play killer. Although there's something to be said for making sure you just get as many people damaged as possible so they move around more hesitantly. Maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll just try like blitz hooking a bunch of people and see if that helps. Because if everyone's concerned about getting hooked and killed, they won't be running from gen to gen so brazenly. Something to consider, I guess. And well, this recording has been going on for about an hour and 3 minutes. Though I'm gonna pad this out to 105 just for satisfaction. Kinda, maybe in like editing, I'll just throw up a meme on screen or throw up the Hawaii, there goes Hawaii dance mix. Not another keyboard. For anyone who actually watches this and doesn't know, that is OTK reacts with J Schlatt and Technovision. The only part I really liked was the There Goes Hawaii bit, though. The Funty and J Schlatt one was better. I don't know, maybe I'll make an M card. Maybe I'll edit this out and then just upload like the full thing as like a boof, here you go at some point. And if I ever get anywhere with this, maybe I'll just make a channel where I upload the unedited footage so people can go wild with it. Yeah. If I ever hit like maybe 100,000 or something, I'll just make a second channel to throw up like unedited software or unedited footage for people to fuck around with. But if you are watching this, got this far, you see this bit, that's cool, I guess. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and all that. Sporadic updates at best. Don't plan to really go anywhere with this at this point, but that may change, so, you know, hop on the bandwagon early. Comment, I guess, maybe, you know, a couple years down the line. If I get super big, I'll send out merch to, like, the first 50 people who ever commented, period, limited edition. Save it for 10 years, sell it on eBay for $10,000. I doubt that'll ever happen, though. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for the night. It's late, at least for me. Any of y'all have a nice time of Earth rotation cycle, whatever it is for you.